Oh, it's boss fight time again. Today we're looking at Lords of the Fallen, boss numero uno. So this is the first Warden. He's about 5 minutes into the game, so you've not had much of an introduction, and they chuck you straight into a boss fight, which is always fun. Now, if you played the Dark Souls games before, you'll be pretty familiar with how this game plays, and pretty familiar with how the boss mechanics work. So essentially, there's a pretty limited move set. A number of moves and attacks that he does on rotation is random, so you can't really learn what he's doing, but there's a few handy tricks and tips for dealing with him. So the first tip I can recommend is keep at a distance. So this guy's got a long old reach on him and does a couple of shield bash moves that will knock you back if you're too close. So out of this moveset, there's nothing really too difficult to get away from. The only thing I would watch out for is he has a 3-swing attack, which is pretty easy to roll through if you get caught too close, but just beware of the backswing on the last swipe, which can catch you out if you're trying to strafe too close to the back of him. Final attack to make note of is the overhead smash, which he does every couple of attacks or so. He'll raise the sword above his head, holds it there for a little while and slams it down on the ground. Pretty easy to dodge, roll away from, roll left or right, and you're going to miss it pretty easy. When he does this is your moment to strike, so you can get in about 2, maybe 3 hits if you're quick at this point, and this is when the boss is at his most vulnerable. So I recommend waiting for him to do that attack, rolling in for your own attack, and then getting back to the distance to dodge any of his swings until he does it again. And then you guessed it, rinse and repeat. It's slightly unique in the sense that this boss has 4 health segments as opposed to the classic kind of 3-stage boss fight. But he doesn't actually vary for the first 3 other than losing a bit of armor. It's not until the final stage that his attack moveset changes slightly, and there's only really one attack to make note of. So his final move that can cause you a bit of trouble is kind of a cross between a ballerina and a sword dancer circus guy. So he'll strip all of his armor off by this point and throw away his shield as he's realised it's no good, and kind of twirl around in a circle towards you with his sword. Now again, the easiest way out of this is just to keep your distance. The only thing I'll be aware of is that he twirls for a long time and can cover quite a fair distance on the map. So you just want to kite him from one end of the arena that you're in to the next. Other than that, it's rinse and repeat, wait for that overhead smash, get in there with a few jabs yourself, and you'll have this boss done in no time.